valley and mountain, river and plain, through wind and storm, rides Anne of the Airlanes.
Bobby Baker and the native boy Sawanga are rescued from the lion pit by George Ross, the man that Dr. Tyler has brought Aunt Hattie and Bobby to Africa to find. But Ross, or Burton to use his real name, which he has forgotten due to amnesia, refuses to accompany the boys into the camp of Dr. Tyler because he fears that Tyler may be the Doc, head of the diamond smuggling syndicate that wrested the diamond mines from Ross and Zeb Abercrombie some time past. But Ross tells Bobby that he will find out whether or not Tyler is really the mysterious Doc, and let Bobby know at once. As George Ross disappears into the jungle, the huge transport ship bearing Jack Baker, Ann Burton, and the others soars overhead only to apparently land in what Sawanga tells Bobby is the habitat of a tribe of cannibals. Can Bobby and Sawanga reach the Tyler safari in time to take aid to his brother Jack? The time is shortly after daybreak as we reach the camp of Dr. Tyler.
Ataba, quick now. Don't forget to take something to eat. We're not coming back this time until we find Bobby.
Oh, it seems peculiar, though, that none of the natives have seen anything of him.
Sounds funny to me, too. I'm just wondering.
Yes?
Well, we did find native footprints near those of Bobby, and we couldn't tell whether he went voluntarily with the black or if the native forced him.
You mean that the natives have captured Bobby? Oh, well, then we must get a party together. We should notify the authorities, call the police, do something.
The authorities, I'm afraid, are a bit too far away to do us much good, Miss Jackson. I didn't tell you about this last night because I thought maybe a native had found Bobby and would bring him to the safari just as soon as the boy made known to him who he was.
You mean that you trust the natives to bring him back?
Of course. That is, I did trust them to do that last night. This morning, I'm not so sure.
Why couldn't some of those natives of yours track him? They seem to be regular human bloodhounds on the trail.
You know the Nemesis of bloodhounds, a stream of water? Well, that's exactly what stalled my boys. This native took Bobby to a rather small boat in the river, one, by the way, I didn't know existed, and from that point we lost all trace. Another peculiar thing about it is that the native in question seems to be either a boy or one with very small feet, and that's indeed a rarity among the natives.
And why would Bobby follow a native off unless he were forced to do so?
It was quite evident Bobby was lost by the time he met this native. He'd wandered in a circle, or almost a circle, and had stopped in a clearing when this boy found him. If he's in one of the native villages, those drums will start telling the story.
But suppose the natives aren't friendly?
Oh, they're all friendly around here. That is, all except one. And they're across Lake Delolo, so there's not much chance of Bobby falling in with them. But he could have run across George Burton and might have stayed there. And then Mataba tells me there's another safari close by. He might have gone there, using the native as a guide. You see, there was no sign of a struggle, so Bobby might have made known his predicament to the native boy. And the fellow just took Bobby to the first white camp he came to.
Yes, I heard something of that safari myself.
Oh?
In charge of a man by the name of Hans. Does that name mean anything to you, Doctor?
Hans? No, I can't say it does. Only man I know named Hans is an old fellow I have working for me in the Tyler Sanitarium. Queer old party. But it's not likely we'll find him here in Africa.
Yes, I see. Well, Doctor, there's nothing I can say except that I hope you find Bobby today. Oh, my goodness, Jack would be frantic if he knew Bobby were missing.
I can well imagine. But that reminds me. Did you hear a plane overhead just a little after dawn?
I thought I did.
Uh-huh.
But the natives were making so much noise, waking each other, I couldn't be sure.
It seemed to disappear over toward the other side of the lake. Possibly a Cape Town transport ship a bit off its course. Well, Miss Jackson, you're in charge of the safari until we get back.
Good luck, Dr. Tyler. I sincerely hope to bring Bobby back safely.
I know we will, Miss Jackson. Well, I see Mataba's all ready to go, so... Say, what's that disturbance among those boys over there?
They're looking up the trail there.
Yeah.
Oh, they see something there.
Well, it can't be anything dangerous, or they wouldn't stand there like that. I'd better have a look myself. I'll be back in a minute.
Dr. Tyler, I can see now. Oh, it's Bobby. Bobby!
So it is. And he seems to have a black boy with him. I wonder if that could be the one whose tracks we found. But of course it is. Bobby!
Oh, I can't wait another second. I'm going to meet him. Even those woods are full of zebras. Bobby!
Aunt Hattie. Oh, gosh, Aunt Hattie, I'm sure glad to be back.
Oh, Bobby. Oh, you're not hurt. Oh, you sure?
Oh, sure, I'm sure. I'm okay. Only I'm kind of hungry, and so's my friend here.
Friend?
Oh, gee, yeah, Aunt Hattie. Sawanga and me are real buddies, aren't we, Sawanga?
Bobby, my friend. You him friend. You my friend. You okay.
Well, of all things, me okay. Oh, but you brought Bobby back to us, so Sawanga, you're okay, too.
Malangala. All okay. You got Posho?
Poso?
Oh, he means food, Aunt Hattie. Oh, gee, I learned a lot of native words from him. Oh, lots of things. I'll tell you all about it, only right now we're pretty hungry.
Well, you two young men march right on into camp. You'll both of you have to clean yourselves up. My goodness, you look like you've been digging in the mud or something. Bobby, where on earth have you been?
Well, we've been just about everywhere, I guess, and I got a lot of things to tell you. We'll have to keep now because here comes Dr. Tyler.
Well, young man, you have a lot of explaining to do after all the anxiety you've caused us. But I guess the explanation's been waiting until you get a little red mud off you. Is your man Friday?
Me, Sawanga, not Friday.
Oh, he means a sort of a fellow like you've been, Sawanga. You know, a native that helps a fellow out when he's lost. Sawanga, this is Dr. Tyler.
Him? Dr. Tyler?
Yes, Sawanga, I'm Dr. Tyler. But why look at me like that?
You got yellow hair.
You mean I'm blonde? Afraid I am, Sawanga. But that still doesn't explain the look you just gave me.
Oh, Dr. Tyler, maybe it's just because I've been telling him about you and all that. And besides that, you know, we've been up all night getting back here, and maybe he's a little sleepy.
Well, maybe that does explain it, Bobby, only I've never had a native give me a look like that. But we'll go into that later. You see these youngsters get something to eat, Miss Jackson. I'll be back in a minute.
First, I'm going to see they get some of that mud off. Sawanga, you go with Dr. Tyler and tell the Taba to show you where you can clean up. Then you come on back here, and I'll see that both of you have a good breakfast. Then you can sleep until Dr. Tyler gets things sort of rearranged. Well, now hurry back.
Me run. Me hungry.
Oh, Bobby, before you go, what you want to tell me when Dr. Tyler came up?
Oh, gosh, Aunt Hattie, there were a lot of things. But first, Ann and Jack are somewhere around here. And then I met George Ross, or George Burton. Only the name of Burton doesn't seem to mean anything to him. I didn't tell him anything about why we're here, and, well, when I said something about Dr. Tyler, he didn't seem to know him at all.
Did he seem to recognize you at all? You know, Dr. Tyler said you were supposed to be the double of a chap named Red that George used to know when he was young.
Well, it wasn't very light in the jungle yet when he left us, and it was just getting dawn, you see. But, well, he never seemed to recognize me at all. But he did say that the name of Burton sounded familiar.
And why didn't you bring him with you?
Well, to tell you the truth, Aunt Hattie, he knows that this Hans is in the neighborhood, and somebody scared the natives in his safari, and they've all left him. So when I told him about Dr. Tyler, he wouldn't come with me because he thought that maybe he was the doc.
Oh, but couldn't you describe the doctor to him? He knows the real doc, or at least he should, according to what Zeb told us.
Well, you see, the natives all call the doc Wanadeka, which means man with yellow hair.
Oh, so that's what your little native friend meant when he said Dr. Tyler had yellow hair.
Oh, yes, Sawanga's heard all about the doc. Oh, gee, I almost forgot this. We saw the plane, that is, Jack's ship, and it was landing on the other side of the lake. Sawanga said they shouldn't do that because the people that live over there, well, he called them Yugas, well, he said they're cannibals.
Oh, nonsense, Bobby. There aren't any cannibals anymore.
Yeah, well, I didn't think so either, but Sawanga says there are. Only, well, he thinks that his brother Kobu will keep Jack from landing where the Yugas can get to them. But just to make sure, he was going to try to get over there and try to find Jack and the rest of them and lead them out of that part of the valley.
Well, your little friend seems to be very sensible for his age.
Oh, gee, Aunt Hattie, he knows just about everything about the jungle and the people. Well, he's going to be a regular warrior pretty soon.
Now, Bobby, I think we should tell Dr. Tyler about your meeting with George Ross. You know, Dr. Tyler was placing a lot of faith in the fact that the shock of seeing you and thinking you were his friend Red would have a lot of bearing on the cure. But if George has seen you, I don't know just what will come out of it.
Oh, gee, I never thought of that. Well, I guess we can sort of tell Dr. Tyler about me meeting him and how he rescued us from that lion trap. And
Bobby Baker, a lion trap? What on earth are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Only Sawanga and me fell into a lion pit in the dark, and pretty soon the lion came after the piece of meat that somebody used to bait the trap. And we yelled and flashed our flashlights and everything, but well, the lion hung around on top of the pit.
You mean to tell me that you two boys were down in a hole with a ferocious lion stalking around the top?
He wasn't so ferocious. He just growled and snarled. And then Mr. Ross came along, and he fired a shot at the lion, and away he went. And then Mr. Ross pulled us out with a vine.
Of all things, first crocodiles and then lion pits with ferocious man-eating lions all over the place.
There was only one lion, Aunt
If
Hattie.
anyone mentions Africa to me again when I get out of here, I'll... what's that swelling there on your side?
Huh? That's just my camera. I put it under my shirt so it wouldn't get wet in the dew this morning. Gee, I almost forgot to tell you, Aunt Hattie. When we tried to scare that lion away the last time, my flashlight was getting pretty weak, so I happened to think of my flash bulb. Well, I just had one left, and I didn't want to waste it, so I took a picture of the lion when I flashed the bulb.
Oh, here comes that little swanga. He's shining like a piece of ebony. Now, you run along and get that mud off. I'll see if I can get that cook to fix you boys something. Oh, dear, last sakes. Lion, crocodile, cattle.
Go away. Not go away. Swanga want big talk.
Oh, gee, Swanga, Aunt Hattie wants me to clean up so we can have posho.
This more than posho. Me hear Buana Ross say he see is Dr. Tyler one Buanadeca. He see. He tell you, okay?
Yeah, that's right. He said he'd find out if Dr. Tyler was Buanadeca, and then he'd tell me. Yeah, but why is that so important right now?
So soon Swanga get posho. Swanga go find Kobo on other side of big water, Delolo. But before Swanga go, Swanga tell you now is Doc Tyler Buanadeca.
You mean that... Oh, but look, Swanga, you've never seen the doc. That is, the Buanadeca.
Come, we find Doc Tyler. If he only Doc Tyler, no hurt. If Buanadeca, no good. Then Swanga bring Kobo back quick.
You mean if Dr. Tyler is really Buanadeca, you'll...
He kill my people. Kobo and Swanga pay back. Come, we find out quick.
Does this mean that the little native lad Swanga is about to rip the cloak of mystery from Dr. Tyler and show him as the insidious doc? Will we hear the answer to this question in the next episode? We're just as anxious as you are to learn the truth, so be sure to be tuned in for the next gripping episode of Anne of the Airlanes.